What up, guys? It's your boy Nerdy Red 23. How are y'all doing? I'm here to talk about an amazing classic right here. Parliament released their fourth album, Mothership Connection, through Casablanca Records, and it's today of December 15th, 1975. Happy 50th anniversary to this classic. This is a classic P-Funk album. One of my favorites, too. And this album, this concept album, is often rated among the best of Parliament-Funkadelic releases, and it was the first to feature horn players, Maceo Parker and Fred Wesley, previously of James Brown's backing band, the JBs. And this album has amazing, very amazing, incredible hits on here. P-Funk wants to get funked up, tear the roof off the sucker, give up the funk. Now he wants the funk, gotta give up the funk. Now she wants the funk, gotta have that funk. Oh yeah, man, I love it. Da, 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 da. That's just one of my favorites, man. I love that song, including Star Child, the Mothership Connection, the title track. So more to it, the album became Parliament's first album to certify gold and later platinum. And it was supported by the hit Give Up the Funk, which I already mentioned, the band's first million-selling single. And the Library of Congress added the album to the National Recording Registry in 2011 and 2011, declaring that it has had an enormous influence on jazz, rock, and dance music. And more to it, it is held together by an outer space, as y'all see this, a space theme describing the concept that George Clinton was saying that we had put, African Americans, black people in the situations nobody ever thought they would be in, like the White House. I figured another place you wouldn't think black people was in outer space. It was a big fan. I was a big fan of Star Trek, so we did a thing with a pimp sitting in a spaceship shaped like a Cadillac, and we did all these James Brown type grooves, but with street talk and ghetto slang. And the album's concept would form the backbone of the P-Funk's concert performance during the 70s, in which a large spaceship prop known as the Mothership would be lowered onto the stage. And BBC Music described the album as a pioneering work of Afrofuturism set in a future universe where black astronauts interact with alien worlds. And journalist Fraser McAlpine stated that as a reaction to an increasingly fraught of the 70s urban environment with which African American communities faced at the end of the optimism of the civil rights era, this flamboyant imagination and, let's be frank, exceptional funkiness was both righteous and joyful. And on the release, Rolling Stone called the album a parody of modern funk and stated that unlike the Ohio Players or Commodores, the group refuses to play it straight. Instead, Mr. Clinton spews his jive conceived from some cosmic funk vision. In a positive review, Village Voice critic Robert Christgau stated that Clinton keeps the beat going with nothing but his rap. Some weird keyboard and cymbals for stretches of side one, and described the Give Up the Funk as a galactic. And retrospectively, Mothership Connection has been widely acclaimed, and it's typically considered to be one of the best albums by the Parliament-Funkadelic collective. And Rolling Stone of 2003 review gave the record 5 stars. And the masterpiece of this album, the slang creator, the icon builder, the master narrative, or the bomb, as Clinton succinctly put it before anyone else. Jason Birchmeier of AllMusic called it the Parliament-Funkadelic album in which George Clinton's revolving band lineups off, differing musical approaches and increasingly thematic album statements reached an ideal state, one that resulted in an enormous commercial success as well as a timeless legacy. And yes, Dr. Dre did sample the song Mothership Connection Star Child for his Let Me Ride, and P-Funk Wants to Get Funked Up, which is on the Roach, the Chronic outro, for the whole entire album. Well, those two songs on the Chronic album. So anyways, the album has received many retrospective accolades, including being named VH1's 55th greatest album of all time. In 2012, it was ranked at number 276 on Rolling Stone's list of the 500 greatest albums of all time, and it was featured again on the 2020 edition at number 363. Vibe listed Mothership Connection in their essential black rock recordings list, and it was included in the 2005 book 1001 albums you must hear before you die. So you also got other hits on here too. You got the Unfunky UFO and Supergroovalistic Funkstication, Handcuffs, Night of the Thumpasorus Peoples. So many classics, man. I really love this album. This is one of my favorites. For being 50 years old, 50, this album is still an amazing P-Funk classic right here. Nobody could ever make a classic like this ever in a lifetime. I'll be on that reel. But anyways, anywho, what is your favorite song off the album? Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, comment, and follow your boy. Y'all have a blessed one. Stay safe. If you don't have this record, I definitely suggest y'all you get a hold of it and bump it on your turntables. Who wants the P-Funk? Because I do. Let's get all P-Funk. Let's get all funked up for the P-Funk. You already know. Tear the roof off the sucker. You already know. Tear the roof off the sucker. Peace.